So did you catch any of the fights on the weekend?
I saw the second fight with Jake.
We
We
watched
were
the
out.
Poirier Chandler fight. That was a war.
I
That was
heard,
a good fight actually. I don't watch UFC, but we were out for Nicole's birthday, and well, you
yeah,
were there. You just weren't. You were
I
distracted.
left. I left. So
Oh, you
okay,
you left. Okay, yeah. Jake and
yeah,
I were upstairs,
I
left.
was
and
gonna, yeah, I was gonna leave with you guys,
Hmm.
Nate, and then I was saying bye to everybody, and I turned around and you guys were already gone.
Yeah, we left. So yeah, so we
Tyler and I sat down and watched the game.
SGT was out
Watched the fight, sorry.
having a good time Saturday night. So we were out. Me and Alyssa took off early though. She was driving me home, so we both took off. Um, and then I got one of my other buddies. Shout out Quentin. Quentin texted me and he was like, well, I asked him earlier, I was like, you watching the fights? And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, text me when like the main card starts and like update me. So like I know what's going on. And then he texted me as the Poirier and Chandler fight was on. He's like, are you watching this? And I was like, no. And so I threw it on my phone really quickly and I caught like the last 50 seconds of the first round and I watched
Hmm.
that fight. So I didn't even go back and watch the first round again. Um because I illegally streamed it. So I couldn't really go back. And
wow.
and yeah, so I watched Poirier submit Mike Michael, but yeah,
Yeah,
it,
that
That was
was
a
a
good
really
fight.
back and forth fight. It was a good fight. Yeah.
mhm. It was close. I genuinely didn't know who had it like going into the third round.
I
Well,
thought it was tied.
yeah, I had a
I thought it was 1-1.
it seemed very even. Like Michael Chandler is like had some good fights with a lot like this lightweight division is so stacked. Like it's so stacked. There's like there's like any one of these guys could be champion right now out of these like top six in this division. Like it's so tough. But yeah, Michael Chandler is like just an absolute monster, and he's so athletic. But Poirier is like literally the most underrated fighter in the entire UFC. Like,
He told Chandler before, like after the fight, he said, I was afraid to fight you. Like I
yeah,
was
no,
actually scared."
Really?
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Well, he
Chan-
didn't say it like that. They were like dapping each other up after, and they were like,
Yeah.
yeah, fight. They were like showing each other love. And then Poirier was like, yeah, I was scared to fight you if I'm being honest. And then Chandler was like, yeah, really? And they're like, yeah. And they were just going back and forth like that. It was cute. It was a little wholesome moment at the end of the fight there. I love to see stuff like that. It's a lot of fun for me. Did you watch the women's fight?
No, I drove home after the Poirier fight, so I didn't even see the Pereira fight either.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So the women's fight was Whaley just dominated her. Do you
Of
know who?
course.
Yeah, she just dominated her. And then submitted her with like a minute left in the second round or something like that. But yeah, so Zhang Wei won back the women's strawweight world title, and then yeah, in the main event, dude, Adesanya was like up 3-1 or like 4-0 going into the fifth round, and then
Yeah.
got super lazy defensively, and Pereira just took advantage, and he found his openings, and his power was just too much for Izzy to handle.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty wild to watch actually. It was like the exact same as like Leon Edwards knocking out Kamaru Usman. Like he
Did you
had him
hear
like
how happy, like, did you hear how happy he sounded though after he, like in the pressers afterwards?
who is he?
Yeah.
No, I didn't watch it.
He didn't even seem mad. Like I was just like seeing stuff on Instagram, but like he was just saying that he was like, it's part of the process. Like I'm not upset that I lost. It always happens. It happens to everybody. Why should I get upset about it?
That's the mindset of a champion. That's also what Kamaru Usman said too. When Usman got knocked out, he was like, honestly, it took a lot of pressure off me. He's like, a lot of people had expectations of me, and now there's no expectation, so I feel a whole lot better. So
Yeah.
sometimes, like, yeah, everyone's mortal. You know what I mean? Like, no one's unbeatable, and like we put these crazy expectations on these guys. Like, everyone can lose. Anyone can lose a fight at any time. You know what I mean? And like it's probably better to lose so you can learn how to improve. Like losing's part of the game so you can get better, you know? That's always
Yeah.
how it
Yeah.
is. anyways, yeah, I thought it was a good card. It was some pretty exciting fights.